He's finally woken up.
Fans are going wild, but down goes Rodriguez. Out of
right-hander.
There's a left hand. Jaco's down and
upstairs. No chance of south of the there. Julie gonna win it right here. Down goes.
On July 15, 1989, former undisputed cruiserweight champion Evander Holyfield defended the WBC Continental Americas heavyweight title against Adelson Rodriguez.
To look at Evander Holyfield getting set to do battle with Adelson Rodriguez, scheduled for 12.
Rodriguez got off to an early start, finding success with his shots in the opening round.
Under Angelo Dundee, who's been... So round one is in the book.
Rodriguez continued building on his successes in the second round, throwing powerful punches that hurt Holyfield.
74-degree night in Lake Tahoe.
Those hooks to the body score points, and they don't make you feel good.
However, midway into the second round, Holyfield connected with a combination followed by a vicious overhand right that sent Rodriguez crashing to the canvas unconscious.
And the Brazilian fans are going wild, but down goes Rodriguez out of nowhere. Adelson Rodriguez is on the canvas.
He's not getting up. He hit his head on the canvas, and he's not getting up.
It's all over.
A replay, and you can see the accuracy of the punch that knocked out, and you see how his head bounces off the canvas. A right hand, an overhand right by Holyfield. Let's watch it again from a different angle, and you can see how this bounces right off. There it goes now, but watch Rodriguez's head as he goes down. You can't see it on that show. He literally bounced off that canvas with his head, and you see that peculiar expression, all circuits are off. He is knocked out.
Well, if there's any doubt that Evander Holyfield possesses a knockout punch, you can erase all that doubt. He does it in one punch.
Well, he certainly has answered the critics. One shot high.
Heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield.
On February 25, 1989, Julian Jackson defended his WBA super welterweight title against Brazilian Francisco de Jesus.
The round gets 10 points, losing 9 or less. The 3 knockdown rule isn't effective. Francisco de Jesus got the head. Jesus seems to be bringing the fight to Jackson.
In the final seconds of round 2, Jackson landed a perfectly timed right hand that put Jesus on the canvas. Jackson continued to dominate the fight, but Jesus responded with a few shots of his own.
Jackson almost trying to measure him now, landing some good body shots. Caught him on the chin with that right hand.
In round 8, Jesus attempted to duck under a punch before launching an attack, but he was caught by a big right hand to the head that knocked him down hard to the canvas. On July 21, 2001, undefeated Shane Mosley defended his WBC welterweight title against Adrian Stone. Mosley was busy from the opening round, connecting with his jabs and easily winning the first 2 rounds. But midway into round 3, Mosley stunned Stone with an overhand right, followed by a series of clubbing right hands. Mosley ended the fight with a brutal left hook right hand combination that sent Stone flat on the canvas.
Said he belongs with any of the great old timers.
That's good enough for me. Didn't take him long to solve the awkward style of a fighter who didn't belong in the same class or ring with Shane Mosley.
Now here comes the left hook. 3 or 4 right hands, and boom. The left hook followed by another right hand at the end, and that's why the doctor jumped in. Too many hard shots uncontested by Mosley. And I don't care how quick the referee is, it's hard to do anything about this.
Boom.
Reigning and defending undefeated WBC welterweight champion of the world, Sugar Shane Mosley.
On October 4th, 1997, Lennox Lewis made the third defense of his WBC heavyweight title against Poland's Andrew Galata. With only a minute into the opening round, Lewis landed the first serious punch in the fight, an overhand right which stunned Galata. Lewis backed Galata into a corner where he unloaded a series of unanswered punches to drop Galata to the canvas.
Left hook by Lewis. Galata goes down. Only the second time in his career that Andrew Galata has been down.
Galata climbed back to his feet but had trouble finding his balance. Once the action was allowed to continue, Lewis went for the kill and unloaded another combination, dropping Galata for the second time.
But he has absolutely nothing as Lewis pounds him to the canvas again.
He won't make
That's it. That's it. Tremendous statement by Lennox Lewis.
A big statement. A tremendous statement.
He's been waiting for years, and it finally happened.
Andrew Galata had been warned by his camp that Lewis would come out quickly, but he still looked a little bit tentative to start out, as though he couldn't find yet the
Heavyweight champion of the world, the pride of Great Britain, Lennox Lewis.
On February 29, 2008, Gennady Golovkin and Michenko met for a scheduled 8-round bout. With barely a minute left in the opening round, Golovkin stunned Michenko with a short right hook to the chin, followed by a left hook to the body. This caused Michenko to momentarily drop his guard, allowing Golovkin to land a clean right hand that sent him crashing and banging his head violently against the mat. On May 8, 1993, Julian Jackson and Jared McClellan met for the first time for the WBC middleweight title.
Off the familiar words of referee Mills.
Jackson, who was making the 5th defense of the title, came out firing, but McClellan responded with his own shots, hurting the champion with a right hand in round 1.
There it is, a big right hand. McClellan was waiting with the jab.
Jackson dominated the next round, but McClellan survived the round.
One of these two guys got anything in mind except survival here. And Gerald is looking.
That was a big heavy shot down south.
Another one.
Another one.
And McClellan needs a breather. Mills Lane says as much.
But in round 5, McClellan caught Jackson with a monstrous right hand, followed by 2 left hooks that sent Jackson flying to the canvas.
South of there.
Julian got a winner right here.
Down goes Jerome.
Jackson got back up on wobbly legs as McClellan went for the kill, sending Jackson back to the canvas with another right hand.
Can McClellan finish him off? He's down again.
He's not going to make this, Bobby. He's not going to make this. Julian Jackson doesn't know that. It's over. And you can see the damage. Look at that. I mean, that's way below the lettering, and down goes McClellan saying, I just can't continue. This gives him time to recuperate, but to think he's going to put it out. Now let's watch what happens.
Well, here you come again.
Right.
Straight right hand down the pipe, and it was Ferdy a lead right hand. Finishing it off with the left hand and down.
Just like he wanted it. And here's the second one, and by this time it was academic because Julian was gone. That's it. Right there. It's the end of that.
Again, his legs weren't under him, and his head.
The winner by way of technical knockout and the new WBC middleweight champion of the world, the G-Man, McClellan.
On September 19, 1989, a defeated Tommy Morrison faced journeyman heavyweight David Jaco in a scheduled 6-round bout.
Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands. Come out boxing at the back.
Took this fight on ridiculously short notice. I mean, really short notice.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting around the pool this morning, I think.
Yeah.
Morrison made short work of Jaco by delivering a devastating left hook that landed flush on the chin, ending the fight only 37 seconds into the first round.
It's a right-hander.
There's a left hand. Jaco's down and probably out.
The fight, we'll take a look at it here. The entire highlight reel from this bout.
In fact, it's a complete replay of the fight.
Yeah, it is just about. Morrison cranks up the left hook, and well, it landed right on the jaw. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't a bad shot.
Not a bad shot at all.
Take a wide left hook, but boy, it got in there, and it got in there with lots of force. Well, there it was. Now that still, though, in truth, was more of an arm punch than I.
The Duke Morrison. So Tommy Morrison takes all of 37 seconds to get.
On March 10, 2007, Vladimir Klitschko defended his IBF and IBO heavyweight title against American Ray Austin.
All right, let's touch gloves. I expect a good, clean fight. Go.
Lennox, I'm reminded of the...
From the opening round, Klitschko was the busier fighter, tagging Austin with left hooks and jabs.
Bird and Brock. There's the kind of drift that we saw, for instance, against Corey Sanders.
In round 2, Klitschko, who has not had to use his right hand until that point, nailed Austin with 4 left hooks, dropping him face first to the canvas.
There's a big left hook from Klitschko, and the second left hook knocks Austin. Left hook, boom. There's the first one. I think Austin's going after that. The second left hook gets into his face. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there are actually 4.
There was 5.
Yeah. Well, with a glancing blow on the 5th. I give him credit for a double left hook. I think Austin's basically gone after the first one, wouldn't you say, Lennox?
Yeah, he was hurt from the first one. And, you know, Vladimir set that up pretty good because if you look at...
On March 23, 2001, David Tua and Nicholson met in a scheduled 12-round IBF heavyweight title eliminator. From the opening round, Nicholson used his constant movement to prevent Tua from doing any damage.
Tua has been very quiet. Now he was his other loss by decision to Kirk Johnson.
But in round 5, Tua landed a brutal left hook that sent Nicholson crashing to the canvas.
So quickly, Nicholson's very fleet of foot.
Oh, he got him with a left hook. Down goes Nicholson. A leaping lunge.
Up so high in the air that his neck snapped viciously. Watch. See, his head he's leaning backward. His head is separated from his body.
Bobby, could you call that a left jaw to the hook?
I'm telling you. There you see it. You see how his head snaps? Nicholson didn't have his chin.
Nicholson climbed back to his feet, but in round 6, he was caught with another clean left hook that sent him down for a second and final time.
And right now, Tua has to be brimming with confidence. Another left hook. Down goes Nicholson. Can he get up from this one?
He's not getting up from this one, Steve. He's done.
Flat on his back. It's over. Joe Cortez waves it off. And David Tua, after looking sluggish, able to knock out Donnell.
This is good night, sweet prince. Nicholson again keeping his head high. That is a clean left hook. Head high. You cannot keep your head high. Keep your chin separated from your body. You got to tuck your chin in. We'll look at it again. Watch how high he's got his head.
The fans reacting on the big screen, seeing it.
Last look. Nicholson, look how high his head is.
Right on the chin.
Knockout, the Tua-man, David Tua.
Which one of these knockouts is the most memorable for you? Let us know your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button for more interesting videos like this one.